So that Zhao Shanghai was just a way of greeting us in the morning. It started at 9:30. Now we're going to the second thing that is on our list, which is to watch the greetings by the princesses, and they are here at the castle. We're gonna try to go get a good spot for them.
The show was okay. I think you can see the band play at other times and you don't have to wait with the crowds. And so, I mean, I do like seeing the characters in their outfits and everything, but you can also see them when you do the photo ops.
So one of the things I'll point out that you can see there are still these eggs, but look at these cool ones. It's the polar bear and Mr. Big. These are really cool. We'll try to get as many of them as we can today in the video.
We're waiting for the greetings from Disney royalty. They're just gonna make an appearance out here on top of the castle, but we haven't done this before. It's like a new thing that they're doing this spring, so we'll see what it looks like.
Yeah, so this is the stage where they do a bunch of the shows. The characters will come out here, either here, this one at the bottom, or maybe up there. I think they've done this in other seasons, or maybe it was just last year that I'm remembering this from. And we don't know how long it's gonna last, but it's still pretty cool because the castle is right here in the back. So one of the things I wanted to point out is that if you see here close to the castle, there are all these sort of divisions. This is pretty good because a lot of people do like to crowd here. So this does gives you maybe a little more room to work with. So that presentation actually left me speechless because there's nothing to talk about. They canceled it and they didn't announce anything. But no worries, there's still the Color Fest parade that we're going to check out. We saw this one last year and I think it was the first time that they did it, and it's pretty cool. So we want to go get a spot. We like to go to the Tron area in Tomorrowland, and we'll see if we still get a spot because people line up pretty early.
The Color Fest Street Party has different colored floats, and I want to see the red one because they've got the red panda and Mushu. Also the blue one, I want to see that one because they have Stitch, and he's a new character added to the float this year.
So we're about to show you stickers that they gave us right now. We'll still show you, but look at this one. Let me give you a better.
Like 5 minutes ago.
This is Andrea's, and it's all messed up.
Let me see yours.
But let me show you mine. This is what they should look like. Okay, nice and clean. Donald and Stitch.
I think.
And Andrea's is all messed up.
I'm like the Stitch and Eddie's the Donald.
Okay, look at that.
cracked up with sadness because she was really into her character, and when she was doing her dance moves, I mean, you could tell that she didn't want to be there. So she's like very introverted, kind of like me. But I like that. It was fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it too, and we got to see all the characters that we wanted, and we got a pretty cool spot because we were right at the front. But now we're pretty hungry, so we're gonna go get something to eat. They do have some springtime snacks, but I think they're mainly desserts. But we are gonna try some of the actual lunch menu stuff that they have. I think I'm gonna get a pizza, and then we'll see what Andrea will get. Maybe a sandwich. But yeah, it's busy, so just make sure that if you're going to some of these things, make sure you get here early for the shows and the parade.
Our first stop is at Pinocchio Village Kitchen. They have things like pizza and other baked dishes like pasta, but we're here to get the springtime pulled pork pizza.
So I was hoping we'd beat some of the crowd because we are here a little early, and Shanghai Disneyland does have a lot of people, but I think it'll be fun. So here are some of the different options. They do have a lot of them, even some desserts, and they always have some type of specialty cup that you can get. So this looks pretty good, and the good thing is that this is fresh. They just made it right now. I don't know how I feel about those green beans, but Andrea will check it out.
This is how much you can tell how Eddie doesn't eat vegetables. Those are peas, not green beans. Seems like a personal size pizza, but they did cut it up into like 8 tiny little slices. I got some of the peas, pulled pork. It smells delicious. This is good. Yeah, the bread is fresh, a little bit crispy. The tomato sauce is really fresh too. And the pulled pork has like a nice barbecue flavor. This is really good.
So it does come with a drink, and these are the Pepsi drinks, and so make sure that you ask for a different one if you want. You can get tea in a bottle or water bottle, but I got the orange flavor Mirinda, but they do default to Pepsi, so just know that. That was a pretty good meal, and it's a good size. It's a good portion size. You can share it. Andrea only had a bit, maybe like 2 slices, but she's gonna go get the sandwich. And the other good thing about this space is that the theming is really cool. It's Pinocchio themed, but also there's plenty of seating, so you can choose somewhere to sit inside, and they even have outdoor seating as well. So now that I think about it, I don't know what pulled pork has to do with spring, but hey, I'm not complaining. I like that one. But we'll see how Andrea's sandwich is, because we haven't had this one before. We've had pizzas and they're good, but the sandwich is something new, so we're excited for that. Seems like that sandwich is a popular one this year. You can see there's quite a bit of people, but you can mobile order, so that's pretty good. Oh, it's definitely a popular one. You can see how many they have already there ready to go. And pretty much everyone we've seen so far has been getting that sandwich. So Merlin's is more of a grab and go spot, but we have a spot over here in the back where we can actually go sit down. And they have this cool area where they have tents and outdoor benches. I think that's where we're gonna go right now. There should be some space.
This is the Winnie the Pooh beef and mushroom ragout sandwich. The meat is super flavorful. I did get a bit of the mushroom. This is really good, but I'm not sure if it's worth 68 yuan. So you want like a quick snack, maybe go for this one. But the pizza might be a better deal.
So I just took a bite and it is really good. Yeah, maybe it's a little small and the pizza's better value, but look at this meat and the cheese. This one's pretty good actually. I'm not a big fan of mushrooms, but the meat itself and the cheese and the bread too is really cool. Of course, I gotta try my luck with the arrival of spring. Maybe I'll be able to pull out the sword. What do y'all think? Let me see. Let me see, could this be it? This be it?
You're too weak, let me try. No.
Well, since we're already over here by the 100-acre woods, maybe we'll go see if Winnie the Pooh's line is not so bad, because they do have their springtime outfits. Characters here do get pretty busy because people want to take photos with them and videos, and they do take pretty long with them, so you could be waiting a while. So if there's not a long line, we'll jump on. And if there is, maybe we'll go for that dessert already. So the line is too long for us to wait, but we'll give you a peek into what their outfits are like.
The outfits are cute. Tigger has a lily pad on his head like a hat, but he's a little too neon, right? I feel it should be a little bit like a lighter orange. It's too bright today.
So we decided instead of the dessert, we're first going to go to the Imagination Garden, and that's where we'll show you where the eggs are and all the different things. Maybe we'll pick out our favorite and that's the one we'll show you. But let's see how many there are that we can find, because I'm sure there's a lot of hidden ones.
Here at Gardens of Imagination, they have Easter eggs with different characters that range from Up to Frozen. And my favorite one from here is the red panda, just because of their ears and the tail. It looks really cool. Also, it's like one of the bigger sized eggs around here. And you can find them all over the parks, and including in Disney Town.
Yeah, I was between Toy Story. I mean, I really like Stitch, but I don't think it's as good. But definitely Mr. Big and the Polar Bear is my favorite. But they do have a bunch of them here. Even just in Gardens of Imagination, they have probably like 20 or so. We'll show you a few of them that we saw, but there's plenty of them, and they all have different shapes and sizes to them, so that's pretty cool. So we hadn't seen this topiary before. This is the first time we've seen it, and it's pretty cool because it's detailed. You can see his tie and her belt with all the different bags and whatnot. Hopefully they do a lot more of these. They remind us sort of Epcot and their festival where they have all of these topiaries. But for now, this is as much as we'll get, and I'm glad these were the two characters that they started with.
These are so cute. We got Chip and Dale as skaters. I think everyone's skated this time, right? Look at their outfits. I'm upset because they don't have Chip and Dale as a duo. Usually they come together, so now they're selling them separately. It's kind of a ripoff. This is how they normally come. They come in little sets. So you get Chip and Dale versus other characters that come individually. But now they're changing it up.
So they are all in their like athletic gear. So I'm not sure if this is because it's spring and it's time to go outside and be active, or if this is part of a special line that's about sports specifically. But it's definitely going with that being active type theme.
They've got this bomber jacket of Chip and Dale. It feels smooth, light. On the back, they got Chip and Dale with their skaters, or their skateboards. So on the other side, they've got the Color Fest merch, which is the blue, red, and yellow floats. For here, they do have the Duffy and Friends, Red Pandas, and Mickey and Minnie. This is cute. This is like the costume she's wearing during the parade, with all the different colors. She comes out on the yellow float, so she's got the yellow outfit on. It's really cute. So the Red Panda is not specific to the springtime festival, but she does come out in the float, and she's got a little backpack on. I just really love this character. I'm hoping to get a photo op with her. We'll see. Wait, I didn't even notice the sweater. I saw someone outside with this. I was like, where did they find this? But they have them here. It's so huge.
And here there is more of that Let's Skate merch. You can see Donald right here, and then the bucket hat and the shirt right here. So that's definitely something new that they're pushing. So it's active, we're outside, it's getting warmer.
Donald's the best because his outfits don't require any pants. I normally don't see tote bags for merch, but it comes with like an extra stuffed animal here. Might be a good deal.
So we just got out from looking at some of the merch, and there are some topiaries here too of Chip and Dale. And over here they have Goofy and Pluto. So normally here in the entrance, this garden central area is where they have some of the sculptures, like in the Ice Festival and now the topiaries.
Such a change of scenery with the flowers, because those are really long winter. These are the classic Mickey and Friends characters. My favorite one here is Donald because he's got some attitude with his face. We came over to this colorful wall because they usually decorate it depending on the theme that's going on with the festivities here at the park. Today they have the Mickey Mouse and Friends dressed in their skater outfits, and it looks colorful. It's just more like a photo op for people to come and take up pictures here. I'm glad to see the park full of people and lots of things going on. We did try to do as much as we could, but there's always so much more that we could do.
Yeah, so stick around because we're going to show you, of course, a lot more of Shanghai and Hong Kong Disneyland.